Okay, it's week 10. We've lost two in a row. First to the Commanders, then to the Jaguars. Both close games. But as you can see here, we have traded Bryce Young to the Minnesota Vikings for, I think it was 2 first-round picks. Yeah, I think a first this year. Yeah, so we have Minnesota's first this year and then first next year. I think it's a good return. We also got Tennessee's second and Tennessee's third for trading Tavion Sanders. So, I honestly don't remember how we ended up with 4 7th-round picks from other teams and we don't have ours. But apparently we don't have our 5th-round pick. I think we traded that one for our backup linebacker. That's right. So, no, I mean I think it's good. It's not too much. I think because at some point, if we're gonna go with Lenore Sellers, we don't really need anyone other than a viable backup. I kind of like King as a backup. I think he could come in. He's under contract. We can continue to develop him during his contract. But at some point, I do want a two-headed monster here. But my plans are to fully, uh, let's see here. Yeah, probably after this year, he's going to have 1 year left on his contract. I'm going to go ahead and extend him. I think it's a little too early to extend guys after just 2 years on their rookie contract. But after 3, I feel good just getting the deal done early and start developing Trevor Etienne or A-Chain. Sorry, Trevor A-Chain. And I want Brooks and A-Chain to be like the future. So far, as long as we can afford it, we don't have to cut, Chuba. And he's actually not playing bad when he gets a chance. He actually, surprisingly, I usually never have luck with Chuba. And Nate Frazier's just like running back 4. I think we use him more than A-Chain right now. But, I think that running backs 3 and 4 are probably just going to be rotational draft picks until someone, until we can't afford one of the other guys. But that's the plan. Brooks and A-Chain. I think we could get a good, combination there and then, bring in guys to be 3 and 4. All right. Wide receiver. I kind of need to do this for my own, mindset here. All right. So XL's been impressive this year, I got to say. I also have Nick Harbor here, who we haven't needed to even play this year because Brazel and T-Mac. Honestly, I think T-Mac is kind of underwhelming right now. I have him starting. He's wide receiver 1. But Brazel's kind of like the most exciting player. Then it's kind of XL and T-Mac to just tied, to be honest with you. So I'm in no rush to get Nick Harbor going right now. Maybe he sits for 2 years and then extend his contract and just start developing him. When he has played, there's nothing that really stood out, but he just doesn't get a lot of reps. So I think my vision for the future definitely involves Nick Harbor, Chris Brazel, and then I probably at some point want to bring in a guy who's probably bigger than Jimmy Horn, maybe like a 5'11", 195-pound guy, or around that range, who can just be just speed and acceleration, man. Just be the twitchy guy. And because I kind of envision like having 2 big guys, like T-Mac and Harbor, 2 medium-sized guys, like maybe Brazo and Liga, and 2 small guys. That's kind of what I want. That's what I'd like. The top one at each get the main 3 starts, or yeah, they're top wide receivers, and then the other guys are kind of just backups to those positions. Now, I'm very pleased so far with what I've seen of Jamari Johnson. I could see more of it, but I've so far I'm not disappointed. I've seen him break tackles. I've seen him cut the corner and get past the defenders. Again, like to see more of it. I think Musgrave has that ability too. He's just not getting a lot of snaps as a second tight end. And so Hayden Hansen right now, and then I have Skinner. So I'm not looking to make any additions here uh, at tight end. So far, no additions really needed. You got quarterback, running back, and then maybe we bring in a wide receiver at some point. Not right now, not this season. But I do try to keep an eye on the free agents. Left tackle, I think we got starter here. Dude, Icky hasn't given up any sacks, knock on wood. Freeling's given up the most, 8 sacks. I just looked it up. Then followed by Hecht. We even have a backup center we drafted. Montgomery, I think, has given up the third amount of sacks, which is, I don't know, he's just had a couple or one. Robert Hunt's probably going to be a cap casualty. So if you look at center, we're good. If we look at guard, we have Montgomery, Green, and Icky, so I think we're good. I don't think there's any really need to bring someone in. So then if, on the offensive line, you have right tackle, you probably have Moten retiring. And you have Fisher here. So I probably want to bring in a tackle. Not just to basically probably challenge Ibosele, is how I'm going to pronounce it, to start. But, Ibosele has the leg up for going into next year. Right now, Moten's still starting, and he hasn't given up any sacks. At least from the stat line. All right. Edge rusher. Princely might be one of those guys that we trade after his third year. Just, he could surprise me, but I usually don't have a lot of luck with Princely. So far, not disappointed in Wilson. Jackson has been kind of like unknown. Maybe we'll see more of him, and we'll get to see more of him. But I always like having 5 edge rushers. D tackle. Okay. Dawkins is in for the long term. I probably wouldn't mind getting another one to back him up as a nickel rusher. And right now I kind of have just 3 guys. So Hunter's looked good this year. Smith definitely fits that kind of like 4 down defensive tackle. He's got some speed, some acceleration, some strength. So I think for now, DB and him. I need I would like another speed guy, and then maybe between these 2 guys, I prefer it to be Hunter. But so far, I'm telling you, he's looked better. Let's take a look at his stats real quick. Career stats. Okay. So all last year he got 9 solos. Like he's pretty much he's close to entire last year's production. Through what? Half the season? So he's definitely looked good. But it would be possible to bring somebody in young in the draft still. Keep building there. It would be really nice. So I kind of want a speed guy, and I kind of want like a nose tackle. So is Cam Jackson like the true nose tackle? Because I don't know, he just seems too tall to be a fucking true nose tackle in my book. So yeah, something just making the roster art. That's all I'm doing. All right, so we got our starters at linebacker: Devin Lloyd, Trevin Wallace, who's now an X factor. Man, he's been really impressive. And we have backups. We even have I think a couple guys on the practice squad. So don't really need to bring more competition in here, especially if we re-sign Wallace. And you have Daniels, who I pretty much brought in to challenge Wallace, develop him and challenge him, and we'll just see how that continues. Cornerback, I like these. Well, yeah, we got Lee, Humphrey, Ricks. I like these three guys. Humphrey actually stands out more than the other two. Smithway probably will not get re-signed, and maybe not even Jackson. We'll see though. Safety, I'm okay there for now. I just don't know if Wheatley's working out. I want him to work out so bad, but I just don't know, man. And yeah, all right. Oh, but here's what's basically Cam Little, for some weird fucking reason. I think the game with the Jaguars, which was just last week, I look at the depth chart before I start the game, and Cam Little was on their roster. We go to play the game, and he's nowhere to be fucking found. And I go look at the league transactions, and I guess sometime before game time, they literally decided to. And I would not have known this if I wasn't fully expecting to see him, because what was weird was there was a kicker and no punter. So I had my eye on it, thinking like, oh shoot, so how's he punting? Hey, oh shoot, who's gonna hold and who's gonna be the placeholder in field goals and extra points? I was just curious, and I noticed like what, and they have this guy in there. I'm like, what the fuck? What happened to Cam Little, who has a 99 kick power, 24 years old? So what? So basically, they release the long snapper. They sign. This is the first time I'm actually really studying what they did. They sign a punter. They release the kicker. They go re-sign the long snapper. They release the long snapper. They sign a kicker. They release the punter. They sign the long snapper. They release the long snapper. They sign a kicker. Oh, now we're in week 10. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Apparently they're having trouble in the special teams room. But I took advantage of it, and we signed Cam Little, 24 years old, 99 kick power. And they're pretty much... I mean, dude, you got 27-year-old Ryan Fitzgerald versus 24-year-old Cam Little, who's going to be cheaper and is a superstar. So, as for right now, Ryan Fitzgerald is our kicker. Cam Little is just on the 53-man roster. But I don't see why Cam Little isn't our future right now. Especially considering he's going to cost less. Alright. That's that. Let's look at the Giants. Who, by the way, last year had the worst record in the league. Was it John? Is it John Harbaugh? Retired. Probably got fired and, But oh my god, I forgot about this. So we're facing Dave Canales. I totally forgot. After we let him go, he went to the Giants. So we're facing Dave Canales with his vertical power run disguised 3-4. I totally forgot about this. So, okay, that brings an interesting storyline to the game. We've got Abdul Carter, Cam Scatabo, Tremaine Edmonds, alright, Malik Neighbors, of course. Let's start looking for youngins. Alright, Francis Mauigoa, I think is how you pronounce it. Great right guard, young right guard. Brian Burns is injured for how long? Oh, just few weeks. Slayton, or who else was injured? This, I thought I saw another injury here. Oh, maybe not. Jackson Dart, 78 overall, but hasn't, you know, got the little red arrow down there, whatever that means. So you got Luke Rent. Okay, so he was on my draft board. I prefer Jamari Johnson, who fell to us. So good rookie tight end. Arvell Reese, good will linebacker. Well, see now, yeah, they got the 3-4 now. I don't know why he's not at edge, but okay. Colton Hood, Ben Roberts, rookie, 6'3", 240. So they got some good young guys, man. They have a good core. And Dante Moore is who they drafted #1 overall. And I kind of joked that they did that after what's his face kind of divided the locker room with political takes and opinions. So, well, let's take a look and see. All right, so they got Jackson Dart starting. Cam Scatterbo, Tracy, LJ Martin. Oh, good rookie too. Neighbors, Slayton. So they have Neighbors, and really, these two don't really scare me. Nobody else really scares me right now. Tight end, likely, okay. Theo Johnson. Left tackle, Andrew Thomas. Robinson. So they have some good offensive linemen. I would say center and right tackles. So, yeah, usually we don't. They have a good offensive line. Usually when that happens, we don't have really anyone to take advantage of. Left edge, Jonah Ellis. Okay, so Aro Reese is kind of a backup. Versus Abdul Carter, because Brian Burns is out. Alright, 6'5", 267. D-tackle. We got Sam linebacker here. So you're going to have Tremaine Edmonds and Arvell Reese there in the middle. Corners are not that great. Free safety, not that good. Oh man, their defensive backs are not that good. So you can kind of see why maybe they were the worst team in the league last year. So basically they have edge rushers, they have a decent O-line, and a decent running back. And I guess they're probably like, they're probably dependent on their quarterback performance to win games, is what I'm guessing. Hopefully we don't let them tear us apart. Hopefully we could take advantage of this situation. And right now, what abilities do I have going? So we want to stop the run. We want to get 2 interceptions or at least 1. Hopefully, yeah, we'll be able to get that, no problem. But hold them to less than 150 yards rushing. And we're trying to pass here, so we want 300 yards. Don't throw 2 interceptions. 3 passing touchdowns. I think that's it, right? Yeah, so 5. Oh, and we want to. Oh, that's a hard one, man. So we want to get. We don't want to give up sacks, but we want to get 3 passing touchdowns. Fuck. I wouldn't be too surprised if we get downgraded with Abdul Carter there. Yep, I don't know. Oh, it's too late to change it now. It is what it is. Dave Canales comes back to Carolina. What are we going to do here? Let's do... We could try the... I mean, he had one of his best passing games when we were supposed to be running the ball. I just feel like if we do this one, we're probably going to get sacked. Oh, this one's tough, man. I do want to get passing yards. I say we go with it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers. On the visitor sideline, there is the Giants head coach. His team comes in rested and ready off the mid-season bye week. On the other sideline, it is the head coach for Carolina. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Oh, fucking already,
He
man.
intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you.
Ooh, okay.
Sometimes when it speeds up that clock.
So they're starting
you can make a
Dante
bad
Moore.
Throw. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboot. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he is
Oh shit, I fucking forgot.
Defenders firing through. Good at that.
I forgot to change the depth chart for the edge rushers.
of yardage.
I just can't. I
It is
can't have
third
fucking Jalen.
and
He
long.
already has a season sack record, the single game sack record. So
Now they'll set up to
he's pretty
throw.
much breaking the
He'll
game
take a
right
shot
now.
here, back of the end zone.
Ooh,
And this ball incomplete.
that would have been a nice
on
pick,
third
Mike.
down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And he missed it.
Oh, wow.
It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. And he'll get forward for a couple. Darius Alexander there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
Again, it is Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Third and 8.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
The Giants offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down, 8 yards to go. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Trevin Wallace there defensively.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Back deep for Carolina, that's Jimmy Horn Jr.
Oh,
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
there you go, T-Mac.
Take it in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They pick up 17 through the air. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that.
I wouldn't say their secondary was dominant,
Could
bro.
take a hit by the end of this one.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At At the Giants' 8-yard
He'll
line.
drop to throw. Now he'll run it. Fighting for the goal line. He
Oh,
lost
my
the
goodness.
football. It's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Brooks is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He'll get across the 20,
damn.
mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbury. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
He'll go again with Scatterbury. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Michael, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Panthers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
3rd and 7.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
4th down.
On the return, it's Tracy. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Scatterbury. Crazy. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants 1st down.
On the ground, here's Tracy. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
A gain of 15. 1st down, New York.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
At the 32-yard line.
Reynolds, their tight end, is the one in motion.
Get him.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, damn. Gordon was ready to punch that shit out.
Work to do following the sack.
He was winding up.
It is 3rd and long.
Thank you.
Down the field is Reynolds. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision.
He missed another one, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
He missed it, and they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
'71 overall. '77 kick accuracy. Man, this guy's about to get fucking fired. Oh, never mind. Canales, I'm sure he'll just fucking talk about how much he believes in him. He'll put a positive fucking rainbows and lollipop spin on it.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Oh, nice.
Throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff.
Dude, you got a whole fucking lane.
That one shut down pretty
Oh,
quickly.
dude,
He'll get
okay.
back to the line of
Okay,
scrimmage.
I'm making a change
That's
right
it.
here, man. Oh, motherfucker. I can't deal with that shit, dude. What? Oh, you know what? I just want to make sure I'm not wrong. Look at that fucking lane. Dude, look at that fucking... I mean, sure, maybe you get fucking tackled by that guy. God damn it. Dude, he wasn't running like this last year. The fuck is his problem? Chuba, if you don't fucking, if you have the same problems, dude, I'll fucking put the
Off
rookie
to
in.
the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte. In a moment, they'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
So the problem with that is just there just wasn't enough blockers.
And long.
This would be a good quarterback draw. Or that.
Into the hands of McMillan on the slant. They get 16 on that connection. It's a Carolina first down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down and 20.
That's made right side. It's Johnson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's now third down and 9.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I don't know why they're doing this. Why are they going for it?
They'll go for it with
I mean,
Hubbard.
it worked here, but
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the conversion on fourth down.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here comes the screen to Brooks. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Jonathan Brooks.
Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 15-yard line.
He's going to run it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Next to score, Panthers 14, Giants nothing.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Lester now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. Now he takes off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Scalaboo. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
A throw left side, but it's...
Oh, you got to catch that, man.
It is 3rd and 10. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And that is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Here's Bryce Baringer now as he's on to punt for the Giants. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Oh,
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike,
was that?
a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And remember
Okay, good.
now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Going for it all. And
PI?
penalty flags come in as it winds
PI.
up.
Oh, my
incomplete,
goodness.
But no doubt there was contact
lucked out,
there.
man.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
I don't
And a good
understand,
job here
dude. They don't
defensively.
have
They
good
did not
defensive
let him
backs. Why can we not get
well
open?
short of the 1st down marker. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard
The
line.
Giants offense ready for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one taken in by Reynolds. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Neighbors
At the
in motion.
16-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Now it's Horn. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the right side, finds McMillan. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Panthers.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. This one on target for Johnson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The catch made by McMillan. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And the Panthers first down.
On the give, it's Hubbard.
Oh, that was a good cut.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. The pressure too much, and he goes down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Panthers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. To the air now on first and 10. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. Back to throw. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And that'll help up a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Reynolds is the motion man here. Now they'll set up to throw.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
42-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. The second down throw is incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scattaboo coming out of the backfield. Third down coming up. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. And that is incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Giants.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right.
First down, Giants.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs and typically throwing the ball on first down.
The ball comes out.
Oh, we'll take it, baby. Oh shit, you can get 2 plays in, but you're probably just gonna bomb it twice.
Sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen.
Dude, why wouldn't
Our
you
EA
fucking
Sports
bomb it?
Halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The drive will begin with a run by Scattaboo. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get that out to Scattaboo. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Slayton is the man in motion.
First and 10 at the 37.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass.
Intended for Darius Slayton. Incomplete.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here first and 10.
That's another Giants
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. Slayton is the man in motion. He'll look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And the Panthers, first down.
Again, it is Brooks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
There we go. Get in there.
And he will score! Carolina McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, it picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Wester now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
To number 80.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
A gain of 2. And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to
Oh
throw
my
this.
God, that fucking worked.
He's inside the 30.
That worked.
And it works too.
What's up with Dave Canales and his trick plays?
Double pass A two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
Oh, a loose football. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Hubbard. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Panthers.
Another run here with Hubbard. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. David Long there on the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Jermaine Edmonds on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup
A gain
of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 8-yard line.
This one complete right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. The Giants sending out their punter as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Hubbard. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's gonna have the Giants' 1st down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st down, New York.
Escaping. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. 3rd and long.
Trevin Wallace there defensively.
That one from LaDonte Wester. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
11 yards.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He missed twice already, but this one goes through. And the Giants are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Panthers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. Pass to the receiver, Horn. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Third and 2.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That into the hands of Hubbard. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man, Xavier Hutchinson. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
First and 10.
Slayton is the man in motion. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one taken in by Reynolds. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
To the air now on first and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. The slot man in motion right. Back to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the
Back to the air one more time. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll step up and run. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
Giants. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run with Scatterboo. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Down by Lathan Ransom. Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 8.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the fourth. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. Second and inches. On second down, it's Brooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Carolina first down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A run with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Second and 11. They'll go again with Hubbard. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Throughout, another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
He'll look to throw. And this ball intercepted.
Oh, damn,
by
bro.
J.C.
Fucking
Moore.
JC came to play.
And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with first and 10. Right back to the air following that kick six. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
13
Receiver in motion, headed left.
First and 10 at the
2 minutes
37-yard
remain
line.
in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the
Neighbors
44
in motion. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Reynolds, their tight end, is the one in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is third and long. Open man, left side. He's got it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Giants.
They'll look to throw again. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Come to the line now on second and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the Panthers 40.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Giants first down.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. On second and 10, they'll try to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The quarterback sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
Throwing now on third and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll motion the slot man right. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us.
Well,
For Greg
statistically,
Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes. I'm Mike
not a great
Tirico.
turnout.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Yeah, 172 yards, man. I guess it is what it, man. That's just what makes it challenging. All right, so they rushed for 119. We rushed for 164. It just didn't feel like it, man. 166 yards passing. That just sucks. Got 2 picks. I wish we would have gotten 3. Neighbors, bro, with that 67-yarder. Holy shit. Yeah, see, John Brooks, less than 3 yards a carry. Hey, you know what? We can't can't always. Not everyone can do everything every time. Whatever I'm trying to say. Who was that guy that Slayton? Okay, that must have been the guy that picked that up. Okay, 12 pancakes, so that's good. Moten gave up a sack. Dude, Edmonds was all over, man, it feels like. Alright, we'll see what we fucked up, man. I think under 250 yards passing really fucking hurt us. Alright, so we didn't get 3 touchdowns, but we didn't allow 3 sacks, so that's good. We did get 4 tackles for loss. We did get 2 interceptions. So far, so no negatives so far. We didn't get 300 yards passing. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty much, it's not based on 250 yards, but let's keep going here. Play sheets. Okay, looks like we mastered that shit. Oh yeah, we allowed 400 yards. That's fucking ridiculous. Got 2 interceptions. That's good. All right, so I guess we didn't completely fuck up. All right. Back in the winning column, not willing, winning. I feel like, what are we missing here? I feel like I'm missing some. So what did Island Kings do? Dude, I almost feel like we need a passing game. 2 interceptions. We got that. We need 2 more games like that. 4 tackles for loss. All right, how'd the division do? Okay, still only 2 games ahead of the Falcons. Still the number 1 seed, barely, after losing 2 games. Rams and Niners on our heels. Look at the Commanders, 6-3. How are the Vikings? Okay, so they won a game. Let's take a look at their stats. Alright, so who did we trade? Okay, so let's go player stats. So we're looking at Dolphins, Vikings. Let's look at so Bryce Young. So far, a better rating than anyone other than Mateer, but has been sacked 5 times already. Holy fuck, bro! With twice as many. Well, I guess that's better than Mateer. We got Dolphins and Titans. That's another one. It's hard to say how much he's done with just the Titans, though. Is there a way to break that down? There we go. Alright, when did we trade him? I feel like it was after this, so right around here. What about the Dolphins with Coker? Oh, look at that. Leading the fucking team, bro. Good for him. $2,700 and we are 2,100. Okay, well, I mean, we could catch up to the league leaders. It could happen. Who's next? Bye week. Alright, I'm probably going to maybe restructure some kind of, because like right now I've got $99 million to spend for our free agents. Let's see, what's mock draft 2 looking like? Oh, we got the third pick. Bo Johnson, huh? We have a left tackle. Look at that, 3 tackles in the top 3. Griffin MP? No, I don't think so, man. Okay. I think that'll do it for this one. Till next time.